you will be prepared for the action here at this summit, which will begin today with welcoming remarks from your host, the Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Eddie Yu.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Global Financial Leaders Investment Summit. And in particular, for all our friends and partners who come from all over the world, a special welcome to you back to Hong Kong. And I hope that apart from the very stimulating discussion that you'll be having and hearing this morning, you can also take some time out to just see and feel Hong Kong. Just feel the energy, the vibrancy, and the dynamism of this great city. And I hope you will all enjoy it. For those of you who actually came to the summit last year, that was actually a very special one. It marked the beginning of the reopening of Hong Kong, and now we're in full swing. It's all business as usual, and we're actually really have a lot of vibrancy here. Last year, when we talked about in the conference, the theme was navigating beyond uncertainties. If you look back to last year, the pandemic was still there. We are still uncertain about where interest rates will go. The path is uncertain. Of course, at that time, we really hope that we can just put the pandemic behind us, and then we can really just forget about all these uncertainties. And come this year, yes, the pandemic is already behind us, but whether you like it or not, a more sober realization is that the complexities, the uncertainties is likely to remain with us. Whether you're talking about the interest rate path, the higher for longer interest rates around the world, how that will impact on the global economy, and also the various developments in technology and ESG, how that will impact your organization in terms of how you deliver your services to your clients. But rather than running away from all these complexities or just wishfully hoping that, hey, they will just go away, let's live in the same way as we did in the last few decades, we believe that we have to live with that complexity. But don't get me wrong, it's not all negative or gloom and doom. Quite the contrary, living with the complexity means that we have to learn how to make the best out of the challenges and also to grow our institution in spite of them, even better because of them. After all, financial institutions are here to manage complexity and risk, and also to look for opportunities even in the middle of challenges. And speaking of this point, our own experience, the experience of the HKMA, and probably Hong Kong more broadly, is by itself a tale of not really just living with complexity, but we live through different complexities. This year, we're celebrating our 30th anniversary. It's our birthday party, and thanks very much to you all for coming here. And while we're relatively young as a central banking institution, we have not been spared of very complex challenges as we grow up. On top of the usual monetary and economic cycles, plus the longer-term dynamics like technology that I just mentioned, we also need to deal with different crises that tend to pop up from time to time and gather pace in quite rapidly. And just 4 years after the establishment of the HKMA in 1993, we had to deal with the Asian financial crisis. And in fact, over the last 3 decades, as I mentioned last night, we handled 2 major financial crises, one regional and one global, 2 major virus outbreaks which severely affected our everyday life, not just COVID, but also SARS in 2003. And then there are many other episodes, including various challenges that we face in the last few years. And in this journey through all the complexities, the HKMA matured as an organization, while Hong Kong grew to become, and also not only become a global financial center, but become a stronger global financial center. And along the way, the HKMA has worked very closely together with all the partners and friends, and including all of you in this room. And in order that we can tackle the challenges and also to create new opportunities together, you have all contributed to the development of the HKMA and Hong Kong as a financial center over many years. And we will have to count on your support in the years ahead. And on this note, let's get the summit started. We look forward to very insightful discussions today, and I hope that you will all have a fulfilling time of sharing and reflection. And to start the summit, we are especially pleased and honored today to have Mr. He Lifeng, the Vice Premier of the People's Republic of China, to deliver a keynote address to us through pre-recorded speech. So thank you very much, and let's watch. Thank you.